All right, here we go. We're on number 2, page 85, exercise 40. Let's go ahead and start off by reading our problem at least one time. Angela bought 5 kilograms of grapes. She gave the cashier $50 and received $18.75 in change. Find the cost of 1 kilogram of grapes. What I like to do, even now, when I was in 4th grade and even now, I like to draw pictures, okay? So eventually we're gonna turn these pictures of my grapes over here, that's what those are, we're gonna turn it into a bar model, but let's go ahead and start off just by looking at our grapes. I drew one set of grapes, one cluster of grapes for each kilogram that I have. I have 5 kilograms of grapes altogether. So I do 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms, 3, 4, 5 kilograms of grapes. I want to know the cost of just one of those kilograms. So just this one right here. Now, what I can do with these, I'm assuming first of all that they're all the same size, right? Because each of them is 1 kilogram. Okay, so I'm going to turn this picture right now into a bar model. How many units do I have? Well, I have my 1 unit, my 2, 3, 4, 5 units. They're all the same. Remember, your units have to be all the same. We know they're all the same because they're each 1 kilogram. Okay, so I'm going to turn this little guy into a bar model. Make him a little bit lower here. 1, 2 kilograms, 3, 4 kilograms, 5 kilograms of grapes. I want to find the cost of 1 kilogram of grapes. Well, that's just going to be 1 of my units right here. That's my question mark. That's what I want to find out. To help me find that out, it would be really helpful if I knew how much I spent on those grapes altogether. Let's see if we can find that information in the problem. Well, it says Angela bought 5 kilograms of grapes. She gave the cashier $50 and received $18.75 in change. That does not tell me what I spent. It tells me what I had at first and what I got in change. I have no idea what I actually spent. How can I figure out what I spent? Well, I know the amount in change, okay, which is $18.75, plus the amount I spent, which is what I want to know right up here. Altogether, that's going to equal what I started off with, which is my $50. Okay, so my amount in change was $18.75. This is my mystery right here. $18.75 plus something is $50. Look at this. This right here is my big number. I've got 2 small numbers adding up to my big number. How do I find out one of my small numbers? I subtract. Okay, so I take my $50 and I'm going to subtract one of my small numbers because small plus small equals my big number. Okay, so small plus small equals big. Big minus my small is going to give me my small, my other small. All right, let's just go ahead and figure this little guy out. We've got a lot of zeros in here, so I'm going to go ahead all the way over here and bar. 5 minus 1 is 4. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. Oh, and don't forget that little decimal. 9 minus 8 is 1. And 4 minus 1 is 3. Now I'm going to bring that little decimal or that little dollar sign down. $31.25 is what I spent. So the change I have from the cashier plus the amount of money I spent, which is this, equals $50 altogether. Okay, So now this money right here, the amount of money I spent on the grapes can go right up here. And now I can go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this guy up a little bit. I'll clean this up and this. And I'm going to get rid of my grapes because I turned them into a bar model. Buy grapes. All right. Now I've got $31.25. How many boxes does it take care of? It takes care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we have 5 kilograms of grapes. So what am I going to do? Just like I've done in my previous problems, I'm going to take that money that I spent on all of my kilograms and I'm going to divide it by 5 because that's how many kilograms I had, and I'm going to figure out how much just 1 kilogram is. Okay, so here we go. I've got my dollar sign. I've got my decimal point. Can 5 go into 3? Nope. Can 5 go into 31? Yep. How many times? 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. 31 minus 30 is 1. Bring down the 2. 5 goes into 12. How many times? 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 12 minus 10 is 2. Bring down my 5. 5 goes into 25. How many times? 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 minus 25 is 0. Look at this. I have nothing else to bring down, and I have a 0. That means I am done. I know I have got both of those things, nothing else to bring down, and a 0. That means I'm done. Okay, so now we know that this gave us what just 1 box is. 1 box is $6.25. Okay, let's see if we need anything else. Okay, so Angela bought 5 kilograms of grapes. She gave the cashier $50 and received $18.75 in change. That means this is what she spent. Find the cost of 1 kilogram of grapes. Perfect. That's what this is. I just figured it out. So don't forget your sentence. The cost of 1 kilogram of grapes is $6.25. And Mark, I'm all done. There we go. Be ready for the next one.